everyone from Chelsea Fan TV. My name is Alex. I'm outside Stamford Bridge with Jacob. We've just lost 1-0 against Aston Villa.
I mean, what do we say? So average. Like, we need to take our chances. Yeah, we had a few chances, but it's just like stupid. We used to have players like we had Jorginho, and we didn't make so many chances, but we actually had good ones. Sterling just needs to he needs to take his chances, really.
You've not been happy with Sterling from the beginning. Why is that? And why do you think that you're actually being proved right at the moment?
Because especially now, we've spent a lot of wages on him, but what do you really see from him? No end product. Yeah, he can do all this flashy stuff. Yeah, he can, but so can other players in our team. But he's got no end product. And the thing is, if someone's good 20% of the time, there's no point applauding them 20% of the time. You've got to look at the whole picture, and he's not consistent. Who is really consistent in our squad apart from Thiago Silva? Right now, Gusto got sent off, which, I thought it was a bit of a waste. If you're going to get sent off, there's no really need to put that tackle in. It was just...
It's an interesting one though as well, because I don't know if you saw the replay. I think the referee got it wrong. I think it was quite an obvious mistake.
Yeah. Well, I didn't actually see the replay, no, but to be fair, all the referees make mistakes, so...
Mostly against... Why is it always with Chelsea?
I don't know, and it feels a bit... Because people are going to be like, oh, you guys just blame it on the referee. No, we don't do that. West Ham, in fact, just always blame it on the referee for no reason. But we actually have decisions against us, and it makes us look stupid that we're always blaming it on the referee, because it is. We do need to look at our players, and we need to look at Colwill at left-back. Why Colwill at left-back? He's a centre-back. Jackson, again, it was alright. I don't really see much from him. But really, I think it's just a poor performance. Losing to Aston Villa. Yeah, I know that they're doing alright at the moment. And yeah, they've been better than us for nearly a year. But come on, it is Aston Villa at the end of the day. We've got better players than them. We've spent so much more money, and there's still a few players in their squad that are getting to ours. And it's just really silly. And I just want to mention Emi Martinez. He likes the time waste. It's like he's got an obsession with time wasting. I know he's not the only one that done it, but it's just annoying to me.
I mean, when you talk about upsetting the home fans, he did a perfect job of that. I mean, you have to say, if we had him on our team, we'd love him. But if you play against him, he's horrible.
Well, to be fair, he is a good goalkeeper, and that is a fact. Did well for Argentina, obviously won the World Cup with them. Has got a winning mentality. So, but still, I just don't see the point of it. It's obvious you guys are getting 3 points. I think, who didn't know that? We all knew Aston Villa was going to win. Yeah, I predicted a 3-1 win, just because I don't want to look silly if we do lose. But if we do lose, sorry. But it's just. We need Bowley's just sort our club out.
What did he do, Jacob? He did so much. Nothing. I mean, look, I'm in the camp that, and I'm going to speak about it on my own in a fan cam later. I do think that we need to be a little bit more patient, but I get it. I get it. We didn't score again, and we're stuck on 5 points. I mean, it's no surprise most fans aren't happy.
The thing is, it's just when Bowley wasn't our owner, when it was Abramovich, we had Tuchel. Now Bowley comes in and he sacks him, and our club hasn't been the same since. We're in a crisis. We've got 5 points in the last few games, and we've got the hardest run of games coming up. If we keep going like this, I know it sounds stupid and that, but we could be going down. We've got Newcastle, City, Arsenal, Tottenham coming up, Brentford, Brighton. What 3 points are we getting from them? Hopefully Brentford.
So sorry, you think relegation is realistic this season?
Well, we're in the position, and for Chelsea, I wouldn't I don't think we'll go down, but if we don't pick things up, then what else is going to happen? What, are we just going to stick at mid-table if we're losing every week? No, we're not. The thing is, what's going to happen to our club with how much money we spent if we go down? We actually might it's a bit scary to me. To be
It's
fair.
scary. I mean, I don't really want to talk about that. I think that's a little bit far-fetched, but I respect your opinion, Jacob. As always, mate. Always a pleasure. I'm going to move over to James. So thanks for coming on, James. Your first fan cam on the channel. Interesting time as well, obviously. You know, a lot of the times over the years, people have come on, had their interviews, and we've had happy Chelsea fans. But I can imagine you're not happy. I mean, what did you think about what you saw today?
Same crap every single week. Our attack is so timid, like none of them shoot. I don't understand why they keep dribbling and keep passing inside the box. Why don't you have a go? Even if you don't like get it in, at least you're doing something. But it's just the same stuff, and it's so frustrating to watch because it looks so easy, but they just don't do anything.
I mean, can we take any positives?
Well, Sanchez keeping us in the game. If it wasn't for him, I think we'd have lost about 3-0. Just goes to show how awful our squad is at the moment.
In terms of quality or depth, what are you talking about?
I don't even know at this point.
Just generally speaking, you're not happy with the squad. Do you think the players are good enough to finish in the top half of the table?
I think at best we'll get 8th. I have no hope for Europe this season. Because if you look at the squad, you see nothing. Nothing. No development, no game plan, no bottle, no fight, nothing. It's just the same every single season. As soon as we go 1-0 down, the game is done. And there's no coming back. It's just so, £150. £150 to watch that.
You spent £150 of your own money?
No.
Oh, your parent. Well, still, it's 150 quid, isn't it? I mean, how do you feel? Do you feel let down by the club?
I feel as if, I feel let down because it's just this is Aston Villa. They've had, 2-3 days to prepare for this. We've had a whole week. A week. And we can't even, the red, it did, slow us down a bit. I'm not going to say the red killed off the game completely because after we got the red, we just completely fell apart. It collapsed. I do think it shouldn't have been a red, but I'm not going to say that the red was the reason we lost because it wasn't. It was just us falling apart again and again and again. It's the same old every single week.
What would your message be to other Chelsea fans who maybe don't watch the games in the stadium and are watching at home? I mean, how do you motivate anyone to come and watch Chelsea and travel to Stamford Bridge when we're dropping points every week?
Don't. What's the point? Why would you spend money, come here to watch us lose? What is the actual point? I see more value in throwing money down the toilet than coming to Stamford Bridge every single week to watch us get battered. It's just depressing. I want to talk about what Poch is doing because he seems clueless. At the moment, why are you playing Chilwell at left wing? It's not working. Chilwell is just he's not. Jesus Lord.
I don't blame you for being like this, by the way. This is completely understandable.
Also, why isn't Maatsen playing? What does he have to do to play? He may not be our main option, but he's probably the best we have. Chilwell is not good. Coquerel, I don't even see him playing anytime soon. So what does Maatsen have to do to get some minutes? It's a joke. And also, I don't even know. I was going to say something, but then it dropped out my head.
Mate, there's so many things that you could say. I don't blame you. We could go on here and have a podcast for an hour. But listen, Jay. Yeah, go on. One last thing.
Why are you playing Colwell at left back? Why? What is the point? Again, you could have played Chilwell or Maatsen in that position. I don't understand. Why are you playing a centre back in a left back position? It doesn't make sense. It does not make sense. Also, why are you bringing off Mudryk? That's a stupid decision. If you saw what he was doing in the first half, he was probably one of the best players on the pitch He was creating chances, dribbling well, and then you bring him off for Chilwell, a wing back. Why?
Well, hopefully things change. Hopefully things with the results change. But thanks for coming on, James. Always a pleasure, mate.